Hello. So let O be the origin and A be any point. So he said A point was Z1 complex number and it is represented by 1 plus 2i. So that means in point form you can write 1 comma 2. So here real part is 1 and imaginary part is 2. So any complex number you can represent in point form like this 1 comma 2. And again, he's talking about point B. Point B is a complex number representing with Z2. Also, he said real part of Z2 is negative. So let us suppose we don't know about this complex number Z2. Simply take minus x plus iy. So minus x comma y you can write as a point form. And also he said OAB is a right angle. That means at O, it is right angle. Actually, you have to understand that this is angle OAB. So at A, there is a right angle. And also he said this triangle is a isosceles. That means right angle isosceles triangle. So graphically, if you want to see graphically, we are not actually supposed to do, but I want to show that. So everyone knows this is origin. And point A somewhere here you can see a point. And B point, since he said negative, so it lies in the second quadrant. So join all of these vertices. And at A, there is a 90 degrees. Okay. And he said OB is hypotenuse. That means 90 degrees existed at A. So which of the following is not true, he said. So we have to identify. First of all, we will discover this point B. Then we can talk about the options. So how to find point B? For point B, we will use a similar technique. So the technique was you can write AB bar equal to OA bar into AB bar equal to OA bar into E power minus I pi by 2. Okay. What is AB bar means? AB bar means, OB bar minus OA bar and is equal to, you can say OA bar is a negative quantity here because reverse direction we are measuring. So you can write minus Z1 into E power I pi by 2. Of course, E power I pi by 2, we will calculate this one separately. So what is E power I theta? E power I theta is, remember, cos theta plus I sin theta. And E power minus I theta is equal to cos theta minus I sin theta. And now coming to the point, minus I pi by 2 means cos pi by 2 minus I sin pi by 2. So it is minus I. This value is minus I. And also we required OB bar. OB bar actually the point Z2. OA bar is Z1 equal to minus of minus plus I Z1. OB bar equal to Z1 plus I Z1, or you can also write Z1 of 1 plus I. So that is what Z2 is equal to Z1 of 1 plus I. Okay. So now we understood that Z2 point, actually this is B. Z1 means how much is it? Z1 it is already given 1 plus 2i. So 1 plus 2i times of 1 plus I equal, try to multiply it, 1 into 1, 1 into I, 2i into 1, 2i, 2i into I, 2i square. 2i square means minus 2 plus 1 minus 1 plus 3i. So we got the point Z2. Now we have Z1 and Z2 both. Now you can analyze one by one point. Actually, we will test option B and option A also, of course. Mod Z, it is easier. So that's why I went to directly to the point option B. Mod Z2 is minus 1 square plus 3 square under square root. Of course, it is 10. It is correct. And next point, I went to option D. Option D, argument of Z2. Argument of Z2 means, tan inverse of imaginary part by real part. What is imaginary part? 3 by real part is 1. And you know that this point lies on second quadrant. I already told you in first quadrant, argument will be theta. In second quadrant, argument will be pi minus theta. In third quadrant, argument will be minus pi plus theta. And in fourth quadrant, argument will be minus theta. Okay. So according to that, this point Z2 lies in second quadrant. So you have to say pi minus tan inverse 3. Of course, this is also correct. Now coming to this point, option C, he said argument of Z1 minus 2Z2 equal to how much argument, right? So first we will calculate this point. Argument of Z1 is 1 plus 2i minus 2 times of Z2 is minus 1 plus 3i. So try to figure it out how much it is. Tan inverse of minus 2 minus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3. And minus 2 plus 3i minus 6i plus 2i minus 6 plus 2, how much? Minus 4i. So what is argument means? Actually, which quadrant it lies? Actually, this lies x value positive, y value negative means in fourth quadrant. This 3 minus 4i lies fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, we will answer argument as minus theta. So minus tan inverse of imaginary part by real part. While calculating this tan inverse of something, don't take the signs, only take the numbers 4 and 3. Okay. So this minus before tan inverse, we will decide according to the quadrant system. So I got minus tan 5 by 3. Of course, it is also given the same. So 3 options are we validated. And so, of course, the fourth option is the incorrect option. So that means what he is asking, not true. That will be the answer this question. Of course, you understood that.